Good morning. Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It is a quick shot of Java this morning for test. Lord Jesus, this is definitely one of the second versions of the hat because this thing has had it. If Aaron is watching, I'm going to get it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Java Cafe. It is good to see you all in the room this morning. Just do me a favor and verify that you can hear me. Something that should be showing up on the system isn't showing up, so I just want to make sure that we're good. But let's go in and say good morning to everyone that is in the room for this quick shot of Java for Testimony Tuesday. Michelle D. Smith, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Nicole, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Nisi, good morning to you. Mama Java, good morning to you. Shamika Eagle, good morning. You may have been here before, but kind of a new name to me, so welcome. You all welcome her to the Java Cafe. Also, Miss Teresa, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Tyrone, good morning. Good to see you again in the room this morning. Asiya, what's up, sis? Good morning. Good to see you in the room. And Nicole said loud and clear, thank you. And the sound is good. Sister Debbie, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Everybody can hear, so we're good. Asiya beat her to it, so Sharon Cornelius, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Sheila, good morning. I met Sheila from, I know I'm going to mess this up, Bowls Yoga over on Instagram. I met her the other night at the Museum of Science, and it was great to meet her. I was busy fussing at the brothers because they didn't mark their seats right. I walked over, I said, excuse me, these brothers are... Anyway, Sheila, it is good to see you in the Java Cafe. Thanks for being here this morning. Miss Teresa, to answer your question, my swag person, hold on. This is the hoodie I'm wearing, Miss Teresa. I don't wear it out a lot because it's a 2X, and I don't wear a 2X no more. Joanne Cotard, good morning. Good to see you over on Instagram this morning. And again, Sheila as well. It's a quick shot of Java this morning for Testimony Tuesday. My testimony is I am still humbled and honored that I had the opportunity to share. I'm 53. Auntie Maria's dance program was at the Cave. I think I was 11. over in Bromley Heath. So 40, 53, 42, 42 years of being in community. The testimony is I'm still here and have the opportunity to share from a lot of mistakes and falling on my face, lessons learned with in the space of electoral politics, civic engagement, and community engagement. And so I am honored, in my testimony is that who would have ever thought that I would be a fellow at the university? One of the only two institutes for politics, I think, in Massachusetts, and let me not get in trouble and say on the East Coast, but that's my testimony this morning. Let's go into the Java Cafe. And as we've been doing here lately, getting you to participate in the conversation in the Java Cafe. So describe for me in one word about something by which you're being tested. Is it the kids? Is it the spouse? Is it money? Is it what's going on in national politics? And also, speaking of national politics, we're still getting a lot of energy on social media about this thing with Mayor Wu and Holman. I think I've finally seen his name enough. Czar Holman, that's supposed to be bringing hell to Boston. Intentional sip there. I actually got a little thing on here. Let me see if I can get it to work. I got a thing on here that says, let's take a sip, but I want to see if I got it right. Hold on. Let's take a sip. All right, it works. Anyway, definitely want to keep thoughts and prayers for our mayor. Ms. Teresa, thank you yesterday. By it being codified, this city is a sanctuary city. And so, we talked a lot about the mental health impact of what's going on yesterday and shared some resources, 988. So please keep that in mind. But go in the comments and let me know the things that you the clap back to Trump from the. So I've been hearing a lot about the Maine governor, that she was on that call and let Trump have it. And my understanding is she is a conservative, and the power of the purse with Congress, she had to call it out. I wanted to acknowledge Sheila's comment over on Instagram. She said that joy is her test. I'm cheating. The readout is canceled. This is why it's important that we support Black media, Black journalists. We'll talk more about this later, but I had a conversation with a sister by the name of Liz, also Brother Thaddeus, and Nia Grace a couple of weeks ago. Actually, tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago. It was the same night we were in fellowship with Brother Bum. And Liz went to Google and AI and said, "What's a journalist?" And I said, "Oh." So anyway, to Sheila's point, Joy Reid's show was canceled on MSNBC. Shout out to Rachel Maddow, who went in and read MSNBC for filth about the impact on those type of decisions, and also the impact on producers, writers, boom people behind the camera that aren't seen. And so, Sheila, thank you for raising that. Rodnasia, good to see you in the room. A sister that moves in public health. We send strength and joy your way, because I didn't even get into all the things that's going on with HHS. And also, I did see a story the other day about, a discovery of a type of flu that they use the P word in the story. One for potential, two for begins with a P and ends with a C. So anyway, I got on that because I saw Ronasia, and so great to see you in this morning. It's important that we celebrate, send joy, support Black media, public health officials that believe in accuracy of information and proven data, not spinned and conflated to. Anyway, Testimony Tuesday. I see a few words in here. And let's go and explore those. Again, Miss Teresa said life, life, life. Asia said life is lifing. I got to be 100. It is Sharon Cornelius. Just do me a favor, y'all. Put a $ in the comments if finances is a part of your test. Because good God, Jesus, this morning. Michelle D. Smith, on this Testimony Tuesday, my observance of apathy by unconscious folks is now, you all, the Java fam. Shout out to Ari and Brave Boston that just joined over on Instagram. Michelle D. Smith, like you all know, she comes in with all the positivity and light and whatnot. And I'm gonna read it again because the shade here it's real, Michelle. We're not discounting your feelings. On this Testimony Tuesday, my observance of apathy by unconscious folks is testing my patience. Michelle has a lot of patience. One of the most patient. Oh God, one of the most. I love you, Michelle. One of the most patient people I know. Nicole is saying, my daughter lost her keys and I found myself quoting my mother back when I lost my keys. Now everyone has a key to my house. Is that your testimony that you turn into your parents? Good God. Renasia from Instagram, our public health official. Good morning. Accuracy, transparency, and accessibility of information. We need it. Nasia, you know, if you need to come through, I'm here for you. I'm talking with a certain entity within your entity. Anyway, hashtag your healthy Java. Renasia, good to see you in the room. Michelle D. Smith is talking about saddened by the cancellation of the readout. Regardless, Joy Reid will continue to actively and authentically speak truth. Honestly, I don't know what the relationship is with her and Roland or Roland Martin, but the two of them joining. You all remember what's his face? Byron Allen? Byron Allen for years. Him, Tyler Perry. Oh, I said this some months ago. Where are the Black billionaires and millionaires? Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, the little man from Shark Tank. Can't remember his name, and no disrespect, call him the little man. Y'all know how I am. I'll call a 40-year-old that boy sometimes. Anyway, where y'all at? Excuse the vernacular. OWN. BET with Tyler Perry. His studio. Black media. Roland, Joy, Revolt, 50. I saw some Dr. Miller, Aisha AJ Johnson, put up a post about all the boycotts and stuff that's going on. I'm going to try to remember to read them. She talked about, all right, now y'all going a little too far with Amazon. My point is accuracy of information specifically targeted to Black and brown people, since we're targeted and we are at the worst end of all this foolishness that's going on. Anyway, my testimony again is keeping balance, and let's go and talk about y'all testimony so I don't get off topic. And we got about 15 minutes left because I got to be on time. I got to go to school. I got to be on time for class, which is crazy. Nicole said her word is annoyed. I missed it, Nicole. Sorry. I don't want to annoy you the more. Tashad said, oh, yes, definitely part of the test. Finances. So Nisi put the $. Nisi put home. Sharon Cornelius is saying hello to Asia. And my mother is giving out her Union Capital guidance. If you are a member of Union Capital, you get points for watching Java with Jimmy that go towards your gift card for community participation. Ray Sean, what's going on, brother? What's going on, man? One of the brothers who has been on my mind as far as just dealing with a lot in community. And so good to see you, brother. Michelle D. Smith said, me too, as far as finances. Nicole talked about the economic blackout. So let's go back, and I want to read Dr. Miller's list that she put up, I think, yesterday. And if you know Aisha, I understand the point, but I believe y'all are taking it too far with Amazon. If you know her, like, and we talked about this before, we need to allow people to protest, participate at what level they, if they want to, if they can. We everybody can't. There's convenience. People at Amazon been getting their medicine for those that are working. Because the U.S. Postal Service, I'm going to leave that alone. February 28th, the economic blackout. Now, out of all of these, the 92% and a lot of us black and brown folks that said we're not participating with anything. Interestingly so, I've seen a lot of energy around February 28th. I'll be 100. This morning, I'm like, okay, well, not that I got a lot to work with, but the 28th is on hold on. The 28th is on Friday. Now, the challenge for this one, Friday for most of us, what is Friday? Well, most of y'all. Because entrepreneurs don't have steady paydays. And let the church say, amen. Finishing my point, Aisha put up this post. And I just wanted to mention some dates. February 28th, the economic blackout. March 7th through 14th, a whole week of no Amazon. Let people participate where they can. I definitely can go and not shop Friday. And remember July 7th of 20 T.I. excuse me. I think I put Alexa to volume 0. But we're not going to be here that long this morning anyway. So T.I. on July 7th of 2020 put out a challenge for us to buy black. Don't buy anything, and if we must, buy black only. If you must buy on February 28th, buy black. And if black is not in your area, buy woman-owned and small business. Come on. The more Bishop Bragg taught me this with fees and stuff for church and anniversaries and all that, the more attainable you make goals and fees and certain things, the more people may participate. Like I'm struggling with my pricing for anniversary, if I can be fully transparent. Anyway, March 7th through 14th, Amazon boycott. Now, can you do what you need to do and get everything at your house by March 6th? Be intentional and plan early. Let the testimony be that we did it if you can and want to. March 21st through 28th, Nestle boycott. If you look, there seems to be some intentionality around giving people, quote unquote, a break. Folks are organizing social media. Thinking about my class on March 6th at Salem State, because we're going to talk about media and advocacy in that session. So March 21st through 28th, Nestle boycott. April 7th through April 14th, Walmart boycott. April 18th, economic blackout number 2. Now, 2 things around April 18th. That is 2 days before 420. Well, let me do it in priority. Lord help me, Jesus. That is 2 days before resurrection, 18th, 19th, 20th. Good Friday. Good Friday, I believe, is April 18th. If people can confirm for me in the comments. Might be a good approach to fast for the second economic blackout. But again, I asked you all a few minutes ago, for most people, what is Friday? All of those that are going to make the visits and get their hair fried, dyed, and laid and get the bonnets for the babies and going to church and all that, that may be a little hard. However, planning ahead, get that dress from Amazon by March 6th or in the breaks. I mean, you can see that hold on. I'm learning to be like those other podcasters. If you put your hand up, it makes the, oh shoot, it works. They're intentionally putting breaks in here. So Walmart, April 7th through 14th, April 18th, economic blackout number 2, April 21st, General Mills. So that's the information. I will go ahead and post this. I was going to do it right now, but we got about 9 minutes left. We're going to look who was in the building or was in the building. I don't know if he's still here, but the world famous D Burger, Flavio Photography, both black owned businesses in our community. D Burger, formerly the Diddy Burger, who you've seen pictures with me in reels. He does pop-ups. If you're doing an event this summer, check that brother out and then hire brother Flavio to take the pictures of your event. All right. Let me get focused and get back. By the time I catch up with these comments and get distracted, it'll be time to go. All right. Economic blackout on the 28th. Don't buy anything. Absolutely, Nicole. I think I'm good with all the comments. Pastor Marion said anticipating, I believe, as far as her test. Michelle D. Smith is clarifying, my brother James, Me Too wasn't about finances. It was in response to missing the readout. Oh, yeah. That, and I'll be honest, I didn't watch her. I'm not an MSNBC guy. So I didn't watch her a lot, but her social, excuse me, her social media was lit. Michelle also says, regarding economic blackout, I have been actively engaged since January 20th, 25 in supporting just BIPOC owned and small businesses. We need to be engaged now and beyond February 28th, Nguzu Saba 24/7, 365. To her point, we just read the other blackouts and other actions. Tashad is saying, we need to stop our codependency with these terrible corporations. One, I know people want their stuff right away. But how can we expect change if we're not willing to change? That's my sermon for today. You better go ahead up on that soapbox and stand 10 toes down. Miss Teresa's point about Byron Allen and black media coming together. Byron Allen has an entire TV network now. He picked up most of the black Hispanic judge shows that were canceled by major networks and has some black political shows. Okay. My goal is Revolt. Hi, Revolt. I want to work with y'all. Pinky's over there from Slutty Vegan. Anyway, Miss Teresa, thank you for the confirmation. April 18th is Good Friday. And so for those of you that can, attempt to fast from spending money that day on the second economic blackout, except from Diddy Burger, D Burger, world famous D Burger. He changed the name. And that's obvious as to why. My brother James, we got that one. Okay. We are up to date with all the comments. My mother texted to me, James. Yes, Ma. Okay. So economic blackout is on Friday. It's a leap year. Friday. For those of you that can, try not to buy anything. For those of you that want to and can, try not to buy anything. And then with the others that I mentioned as well, consider those, because we are in unprecedented times, but not in new strategies. However, we are in a time of social media where we can use it and organize. Hi. Welcome to Java with Jimmy. Even before that, July of 15 or 16, myself, at that time, activist organizer Julia Mejia, she was doing something with Determined Divas. We were just coming off the police shooting in Dallas, and it was just so much. And I put one post up. Julie and I corresponded on the post, and we turned out 400 people down at the Bruce Boland building, not only for a protest. They went to workshops about organizing and came out with an agenda Determined Divas is still going. So it's imperative that we participate where we can with the blackouts. Where we can, share resources. I'm the one updating my website. And so I'm looking at how we do resources and things like that to make a one-stop shopping for the things that we talk about here after the show. Go to the website. Here's the resources, right? We're going to get ready to go. As we're going to get ready to go, the balance of the heavy stuff that I named, all the stuff with which we're being... Chaplain Tina Sherry just joined on Instagram. Tina, Rev, I sent the email to you and your admin. I need you to come to Salem. I love you. I need you to come to Salem State with me next Thursday to talk about advocacy and the media. And it's so awesome. Reverend Clementina said, have a good day. I don't know if she's leaving. But Rev, I sent the email. So if you could have your team get back to me, and if you can make it and they compensate for your travel. But I would like for you to talk about advocacy for the years that you've been doing it and how you've seen media evolve and use it. You're sitting right here on Instagram. I did a podcast with Reverend Sherry. So she know what she's talking about and is impactful. Got a $2 million some odd building on the way. And if y'all want to donate, you go to LewisDBrownPeaceInstitute.com, I think. And if somebody can put the proper link, specifically the donation link in the comments, that would be great. Hi, Rev. He said, okay, let her team check the schedule. Hallelujah. And Rev, in homage and gesture that you've been telling me to come, before the end of March, I will go and do peace play. I've said it publicly. So before the end of March, you all will see some footage of me doing peace play with Reverend Sherry. See what happens here in social media, the power of media. So yes, blackouts, information. Reverend Sherry, I can't, it won't from Instagram, Rev, it won't let me take the link. And so, Miss Teresa, if you can do me a favor and get that link off, go to the ldbpeaceinstitute.org/campaign. I can tell you all, but I would like it hyperlinked in the comments in case people want to go and donate right now. I tell y'all all the time, $3, $5, $10, all those add up. So there it is. There's the Mother's Walk for Peace, Miss Teresa put in. That should be able to get you to some, it's still going to go to the Peace Institute. It's just restricted to the Mother's Day Walk for Peace, which I believe is their campaign for unrestricted funds. So anyway, it's 10:28. I'm going to get ready to wrap up. I love how Sister Smith starts her comments with my brother James, or my dear brother James. Will Java with Jimmy swag, especially hoodies, be available for sale at the 5-year anniversary Sneaker Ball? They're actually going to be on sale as soon as I can update this darn website. There have just been a lot of things going on about the past. Family member sick since Christmas. Some other stuff. That $sign testimony. My hands, and I just lifted my feet. This is my testimony too. So, yeah. I'm feeling good, Ma. Thank you. I woke up late, so that's probably why you hear some stuff. And spring is coming. Turkeys were outside today doing their thing now that they can see the ground. So thanks for asking, Ma. All right. It's 10:29. I started to ramble. That's always my sign to get ready to wrap up. The hyperlink is, there it is. This is the specific link that Reverend Sherry put in over on Instagram. So that's where you can go and make a donation. Michelle D. Smith, I will make sure that you get yours. That will be going up on the merchandise page on the site as well. There's the campaign again. And yes, Ma, God is still on the throne despite all that we're dealing with. Now, let me get ready to wrap up and share with you all on a petty political note. The interesting thing is they're messing with Elon Musk, who has the ability to look up IP addresses and all this other stuff. So yesterday, Miss Teresa texts me and tells me to check my inbox. And usually when she does that, she's either sending me a video that won't work with her Droid. Let's take a sip. And I figured it was she'd have made something or whatever. So I go over to the instant messenger, the messenger on Facebook, because it's a video and it's a link to a video. And what the video said was, or showed, that at the federal headquarters of Housing and Urban Development, someone took over. You know, in buildings and lobbies, they have screens that advertise parking, what's going on, employee stuff, welcome to the HUD, whatever. Screens all over the building. Oh, I just got a text and I'm doing better. And the only reason, and thank you for that extra note, and the only reason I haven't followed up is because of that part that you put. Thank you. See ya. Thank you. Anyway, what they did was they took over those screens in HUD. And I wonder if I can bring it up. Dr. Drumright is over on Instagram as well. Good to see you, sir. There was a video floating around, AI created video of the president sucking the toes of Elon Musk in the Oval Office. And that video was cast all over HUD's headquarters on the screens to which I just referred. There is footage. I will show you all now. Disclaimer. Oh, Jesus. Where is it? Miss Teresa. Hold on. All right. There is no sound. So let me go back to the beginning. And this is what happened. Again, understanding the personality. Oh my God. Somebody now. What's up, brother? Somebody commented on Twitter. And it would be my brother. What's up, man? Good to see you. Now, petty, funny politics. And if you understand the personality, the narcissism of the president, all this talk about who's really running the country. Where's JD Vance? Somewhere on a couch. Anyway. So the video ended and went to the next video. Listen to my, I don't know what that's. I'm going to get ready to wrap up. It's 10:34. I got to get off of here. UCB members, you all get your hour of worth of points today. Thank all of you for joining. Don't forget to go and check out. Tasha says she's not watching it again. Go check this one out. I believe Michelle hyperlinked it. Job with Jimmy fam. Check out this video of an elected rep of Mexico blasting her GOP colleagues for the nonsense they continue to support the current White House administration. The other thing to keep in mind is that AFD movement over in Germany, I believe they lost the election and Elon was supporting them. Okay, Michelle D. Smith and Sharon choosing a little bit of violence today. All right, I want to go. You all have a great day on this Testimony Tuesday. In all seriousness, remember, we've been tested by a lot. Only reason I'm on my way up to Salem State is because of the test. And to be perfectly honest, I failed a lot. I had to go back and go through them 2 or 3 times. And there's still a couple of now that Jesus is, you're not done yet. But I'm here and I've made it through them. You've had tests rather. People refer this morning to life is lifing. But in spite of that, and especially my brothers and my black brothers, my brothers said yesterday, often we feel like we're at wit's end. And often we feel like we can't tie a knot in that end of that rope. Sometimes you feel like you literally left hanging, but you're still here. So let that encourage you to get through this next test on this Testimony Tuesday. You all have a great day. We will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Tomorrow is Wednesday. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Please be back. And I think that's it for me. I think that's it. All right, y'all. Peace.
Microphone check 1 2. Here we go. Java with Jimmy live at the City Winery. Microphone check 1 2. How you doing? I am well. Are you? We just here to have a good time. We're here to have a good time with everybody, hanging out at City Winery. I'm going to perform and they're taking pictures.